Hey guys, and Merry Christmas. I'm really excited to do another update. I wanted to do it before Christmas. Christmas is this weekend. Well, I guess technically it's on Monday, but we are going out of town to celebrate Christmas with some family, so I'm not gonna have access to any of my filming stuff, so I thought I'd make it now before I go out of town. So this is my 25-week pregnancy update video, and I wanted to talk about like my symptoms and just different things like that. For those of you who are new to my channel or don't know me, earlier this year I had a tubal reversal, and we were lucky enough that we were able to get pregnant shortly after the reversal. So this is my first pregnancy after the reversal, but technically my third pregnancy overall. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so at 25 weeks, I have definitely been having a lot of symptoms. This isn't like meant to be like a complaining type thing. I just want to share just some of the symptoms that I personally have been having at this point in my pregnancy. I'm getting close to the third trimester, and I definitely feel different now than I did towards the beginning of my pregnancy. So I just wanted to go over just kind of some of the symptoms that I've been experiencing. I think the biggest one is grogginess and like kind of just being fatigued all the time. I'm just always tired. It's like I wake up in the morning after like a full night's sleep and I'm already ready for a nap. I'm just so tired all the time. Yeah, pretty much from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I'm tired all day. It's just definitely hard for me to go out for long periods of time because I am so tired. So I'm usually home a lot more these days. Another thing is I am going through when I'm sleeping at night, because you can only sleep on your sides, especially when you're getting as big as I am now. You're not supposed to lay on your stomach or your back for obvious reasons. And it causes me to have really bad hip pain throughout the night, so I'm constantly flipping from one side to the other. And it just really hurts my hips. I think it's also because they're kind of growing and getting more sore. You see me looking down, I wrote down everything because my memory sucks. Oh yeah, another thing that I've been going through, and this has been going on since I got pregnant. This is not a new thing. I am just always having a runny nose or I'm congested, like one of the two. It's just like a sinus issue. One of the biggest things I've been dealing with is constipation, and that's one almost everyone is familiar with, especially with pregnancy. I've had problems with this pretty much since I got pregnant, but it's slowly getting worse as I get bigger. It's just putting a lot of pressure on my, intestines, and it just, I definitely experienced the typical heartburn that pregnant women experience. So I just have like a giant thing of Tums and antacids just around the house and in my bedroom. So yeah, definitely a lot of heartburn and kind of like stomach acid. I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm big enough that I'm starting to get really bad back pain. And it's not just lower back pain, it kind of goes up into my upper back as well. But it's definitely the worst from my middle to like my lower back. It's just really uncomfortable. I recently bought a belly support thing. I'll do a different video showing you some pregnancy stuff that I have, but I do have like a belly support band that I just recently purchased, and I like it so far. One of the most annoying things that I've experienced since the beginning of my pregnancy, and I don't know if it's necessarily getting worse, because luckily I'm not nauseous anymore. I don't have like morning sickness or nausea, but I'm very sensitive to smells, and so a lot of the times the smell of anything will just make me gag or it will bother me. And it's just excessive. It's like everything stinks. Like I feel like everything smells like a toilet. Sorry if that's TMI, but that's literally what it smells like. And then the last thing that is kind of newer is my body temperature. In my first trimester, I was surprisingly cold all the time. Like I was constantly shivering. I was just always cold. Like I had to bundle up, and it's winter right now, so it is cold, but I'm not just cold anymore. I'm starting to get hot, which is normal towards the end of your pregnancy. Your body temperature tends to go up, and mine is definitely doing that, so I'm starting to get a lot warmer, even though we're in the middle of winter and it's like snowing outside. Like I notice if I have my coat on, like, because you go into a building and they're obviously going to have the heat on, so I just start sweating to death in all of my layers, and I get really irritable when I'm really hot. Okay, I also wanted to talk about some food cravings that I've been having. One of the biggest ones is like yellow curry. I normally love like Indian food and Thai food anyways, but I've really been craving it. Sometimes I make it on my own, or sometimes I'll go and get it at like an actual Thai restaurant and whatnot. Baby's kicking right now. But yeah, I love yellow curry anyways, but I've just definitely have been craving it this pregnancy and just wanting it like all the time. Pickles, yeah, I'm one of those typical pregnant ladies that wants pickles. Tahini, I really want, like I eat a lot of salads lately to try to help with digestion and just health and everything. But instead of like your typical salad dressing, I love putting some olive oil and tahini as the dressing, and I'm just like addicted to that right now. Sorry, I also get out of breath real easily, so if you hear me panting, that's why. I also really want pasta lately, like spaghetti sounds good, but I've been afraid to eat spaghetti because of my stomach acidity. I just feel like the tomatoes are gonna make my stomach more acidic, so I haven't eaten spaghetti yet, but I have been wanting it. Like I said, Thai food is a big one, but not just yellow curry. I also want, one of my favorites is, I love Thai fried rice. I also really love like at least I think I'm saying it right, pad see ew. It's like these rice noodles that are thick and flat, and they're in like some sort of brown sauce. I don't know what all the ingredients are, but it's like one of my favorite things to order, and I love it with broccoli. Oh, and the last thing that I have really been wanting lately, and I snack on all the time, because I can't eat bread. I just don't react well to it. So as a replacement for toast, I've been taking rice cakes, and I'll smear peanut butter on it and then put honey, and it's really good. I love the combination of peanut butter and honey, so I've been addicted to those lately. And my food aversions haven't really changed since the beginning of my pregnancy. Normally like when I'm not pregnant, I love onions in everything. Like whether they're raw or cooked, I love onions. But this pregnancy, I can't even chop them without gagging. Like I can't be around onions. Normally I eat all kinds of apples. Almost religiously, I'm addicted to apples. But this pregnancy, for some reason, I'm really turned off by any sort of red apples. So I've mostly been sticking with Granny Smith apples. Those seem to be the only ones I like. Garlic is an obvious one. Don't eat anything with garlic in it anymore. I don't like the smell of it. It's just gross. And the one that I was surprised with is normally I really love, because I have a juicer and I really love juicing like vegetables. But I've tried it a few times, and every time I do it, like I can drink it, but it's like the aftertaste of drinking the juice, the you know, fresh squeezed vegetable juice, it just makes me nauseous having to, it's like, because I can taste it all throughout the day, and so I can't have juiced vegetables anymore, which is kind of sad because I normally really like those and they kind of help with digestion too. But yeah, every time I've tried it, it just makes me gag. Anyways, so like I said, I'm at 25 weeks. A little bit about the baby. Again, I'm having a boy, if you guys don't know. Oh, and if I didn't mention, I am due March 31st, 2018. And so right now, my app says that the baby is the size of a papaya. So getting pretty big. And I've been feeling a lot of movement. When I was first feeling him move around, it was the most noticeable right after I would eat a meal. It was like I would eat and he would just be like tap dancing and energized from my whatever I ate, I guess. But now it's kind of like constant. Like he's moving most of the time, and so it's pretty fun. My daughter's been able to feel the baby move. My husband's been able to feel it. And there's even sometimes when he'll like kick so hard that it'll make me jump. Like I was like sitting at church last week, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden it was like he either kicked or punched or did something just like very like abrupt, and it like made me like almost yell out. I was like, oh, because he's getting big and strong. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys my belly, so I'll go ahead and give you a shot of how big my belly is now. Alright, so this is how big my belly is now. Getting pretty big. Yeah, it's definitely pulling on my back, my lower back now. But yeah, I'm getting pretty big. But it's pretty fun. I think it's fun once you start like really showing, because now people that even don't know me, when I'm just out, they can visibly see that I'm pregnant. So yeah, it's been pretty nice. I'm not too uncomfortable. It hasn't been too bad. This pregnancy has definitely been easier than my pregnancy with my daughter. And she's almost 11 now, so that was like 11 years ago, but I definitely remember how awful that pregnancy was. It was pretty rough. But yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to be getting out of town for Christmas. It's always fun when we can travel and visit family and stuff. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.